Now from Eyewitness Sports, this is the LL Bean Friday Night Blitz.
Welcome to the Friday Night Blitz. Ball night with Mark Dondera. I'm Yanni Karakis. We'll get to URI and PC hoops and the rest of the night in sports in just a bit. But Mark, playoff time, high school football, 9 quarterfinal games tonight in Rhode Island.
Give that ball. Yanni, one was a big rivalry game. You didn't have to wait till Thanksgiving this year. Cranston East and West playing in the playoffs. Let's go to Ruthie Polinsky with our game of the week.
Ruth.
Are you going to throw it to me?
Good crap.
Got it. All right, the two teams usually play a scrimmage on Thanksgiving, like Mark said, which doesn't really mean much other than getting bragging rights. But with both teams seeing great success this year, it's a playoff game, and the winner advances. The loser goes home. Well, this one was close at half. Cranston East up 28-20. East driving here. Handoff goes to Raven D'Oliveira. Picks up a nice block, dives into the end zone.
Then what does he do?
Watch this, guys. He gets up, he looks at me, says, "That's 3." You know why? Because that was his 3rd touchdown of the game. Bolts up 34-20. And while maybe we should make that 4 for Raven, cruising into the end zone, East goes for 2, and they get it to make it 42-20 Bolts. So West with the ball now back to pass. And it's picked off by Alex Rodriguez. And guys, he holds up. What does he do, guys? He holds up the number 2. You know why? Because that was his 2nd interception of the night. Boy. And they turn the interception into points. Pass to Colin Parsons in the end zone. East wins the game and gets the bragging rights too, 49-28.
Was Mayor Fung there? He better have been. Cumberland and Hendricken tonight, and these folks more covered than the Hendricken offensive players. Hawks on the move in the first. Evan Rinaldi gets outside, outruns the defense, and he scores. Hendricken up 7-0. A little later, Thomas Camella drops back. He's going to hook up with Devin Rivet, who secures the catch for 6. Hawks just cannot be stopped, Mark. Angel Santana
They cannot.
Turning the corner, playing some sweet music here. Hendricken goes on to trounce Cumberland 45-0.
The top seed in D1, LaSalle, hosting South Kingstown. Rams shooting for a 4th straight Super Bowl bid. They get to work early. Nathan Lucier finds Ethan Ennis over the middle. He's passed his guy and is gone. Rams out to the 7-0 lead early. A little later, Lucier facing a 3rd down. He converts, finding Richard McNeil. It set the Rams up inside the red zone. A few plays later, Lucier handing off to Leroy D'Oliveira. There it is. He bulldozes his way into the end zone. Rams going to win 35-7.
A breezy night over in Portsmouth for the game with Barrington. First half, Kyle Bisho dropping back, lofting one up for Connor Stone, who hauls it in. 1st and goal for the Patriots. A few plays later, Bisho calling his own number and just winning the foot race by the nose of the football to put the first points of the game on board. Portsmouth goes on to beat Barrington 15-0.
Guys, I forgot to show earlier, but I'm wearing my bean boots.
Good job, LL Bean. Proud sponsor.
Proud sponsor. In Division 2, North Kingstown has been the best team all year, undefeated heading into the playoffs, taking on a West Warwick team they beat earlier this year. D2 quarters, undefeated NK hosting West Warwick. In the 2nd quarter, Skippers already up 13-0. Wizards with some life. Jared Shibley, big run, but he's chased down by NK's Zach Pizza. And that was key because on the next play, Joe Gilmartin picks it off. NK's quarterback can do it all. Skippers, they cash in. Gilmartin to Max Naya for the TD grab. NK rolls into the semifinals 36-0.
Big win. Middletown visiting East Greenwich. The Avengers with the warm gear out. Middletown threatening here, converting. Ben Brower plunging in for the score. And then Middletown looking for more, but the Avenger defense steps up. We're going to play a game, Mark. Which Licciardi brother makes the play? The answer is Andrew for 1,000. Middletown back on offense now and on the verge when they fumble the ball. Alex Bowley is there to pounce on it, but EG wins a thriller, 21-20.
Middletown missed that extra point on that touchdown. That's why they lost. Shea hosting Westerly at Max Reed Field. Late first half, Westerly up a score looking for more. Tristan Toronto going up top through the teeth of the wind. He finds John Brutcher. And Brutcher does the rest. That 80-yard touchdown pitch and catch gave Westerly the 13-zip lead. And they would go on to beat Shea. Big, somewhat big, 32-7 the final. Moses Brown and MT Mount Hope. That is. Will fight Saturday for a spot in the semifinals. That game noon on the east side.
The LL Bean Friday Night Blitz continues.
Welcome back to the Blitz. Let's dive back into the playoff action in Division 3. 2 games tonight and then 2 more tomorrow. Mark, take it away.
Thanks, Ruthie. Juanita Sanchez and Tiverton from Conley Stadium. Now check out this, how long this relationship between the quarterback, Elijah Matthews, and his running back last year. Matthews keeps it himself, breaks off the big gain, and eventually we get tackled. A little later on the drive, Matthews keeps it again this time, finds a way, he just fights through the defense, gets the ball over the goal line. It's a touchdown, and Juanita, they go on to win big, 45-14, Juanita. Central Falls and Narragansett play Saturday, 1:30, Cumberland High School.
All right, Lincoln hosting Tollgate tonight, and after an early Lincoln score, Lions are up 6-0 Lions. They recover a fumble and they take over 10 yards out thanks to Justin Rudder, and the Lions capitalize. Julian Karaz carrying it in for the score. The Lions, they go for 2, and it's 14-0, still with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Ensuing Tollgate drive, another fumble. This time it's Jaden Nassif who shows it off. Lions ball again, and they capitalize on the turnover again. Julian, Karaz gets a little help from his friends, landing in the end zone. Touchdown Lions, 20-0 all in the first quarter. Lincoln cruises 34-8 over Tollgate. And 1 seed Burrillville hosting 4th seed North Smithfield tomorrow at 10 a.m. for a spot in the semifinals.
North of the border in Mass, North Attleboro just 2 wins away from a trip to the Super Bowl, hosting Duxbury tonight in the D3 South final. And the Red Rocketeers had it going on this night. Home team, second half lead, Chad Peterson hands it off to Brendan McHugh for the score. Easy. Next possession, Red Rocketeers score with defense. Zach DiMatteo steps in front of the pass, and he is off to the races for another touchdown. North puts the icing on the cake a little later. Nicholas Ranieri calls his own number. He's going to get through the defense. Red Rocketeers get some revenge on the Dragons, who knocked them out of the playoffs the last 2 years. They play for a spot at Gillette next week.
Oh, we worked hard. I mean, we've seen them 3 years in a row now in the playoffs, and the first 2 weren't really good endings. So we had a better feel for them this year, I think, and the kids worked hard to get there.
We've been dreaming about this our whole life, get to Gillette Stadium, play for a state title, and just can't wait for what the weeks will hold.
So 9 games tonight, Mark, in Rhode Island. 9 teams advancing to the semis. We have 3 more games tomorrow. Then next week, state semis, Thanksgiving, Turkey Day wrap, then Super Bowls the weekend. First weekend in December.
I'm just glad you're still on camera.
That'll end this edition of the Blitz. All the highlights.
Should also mention the Patriots in Denver getting set for Sunday Night Football against the Broncos.
Any Nation, Sunday, 11:30 on Fox.
Shameless
We
plug.
send you out as we always do with our Band of the Week. This one is from earlier in the year, Mount Hope. How apropos, Veterans Day tomorrow with our national anthem. Have a good night.